And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live round two. Here we go. We're set up and ready to go at Food City in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Show number 2071. We're loaded for bear. We just got done doing the what did we get done doing? We got done doing tour of schools, and so now we're going to come in here and bring to you the Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 2071. Rick's going to join us. We've got Regina May, Jim Presnell, Jamie Schaff. It's wide open, folks. It is. And so we got baseball later on today. So we just got done during the tour of schools, and so we had to get down here, get reset up, and here we are. So thanks for being with us wherever you may be. It is Deals for Days. It's Mother's Day weekend at Food City. And they got all kinds of goodies going on. You've got Coca-Cola products, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, $4.99. Watermelon, sliced seedless watermelon, right over there. They've already had to restock at 99 cents. Blueberries, basket and bushel blueberries for $4.99. All that and a whole lot more going on again at your local Food City. Everything we're going to tell you about today, it's all applicable to any and all Food Cities. And so Little Debbie snack cakes, lemon $4.279 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. So it's Mother's Day weekend. We'll be talking a lot about what you get for Mom. Mylar balloons up here. We've got, sheet cakes, cookies, cards, gift cards, whatever you need for Mama. They've got it right here again at Food City. All right, let's get it started. We've got lots to cover and a lot of people to talk to. And so we'll do that right after we hit you with the national anthem. We're going to do that and get it going. We always do that. And here are the Kingdom Airs out of Dollywood on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And here we go. Ready, our first guest. He's ready to talk, and I don't know if he's going to sing. The next bunch going to sing. You don't sing,
no
do you?
singing.
No
I
singing.
don't want to clear the grocery store here.
That's
Tom.
it. Me and you both. So Rick, of course, the number one horseman agent in the country. But that's not why he's here today. We're going to get him on next week, talk about that. We've got ourselves a VFW golf tournament coming up, the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Of course, he's a proud member of the military. Which branch do you serve in?
I was in the Cavalry.
In the Cavalry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Retired now. A
Retired.
member of the Veterans of Foreign Wars and the American Legion.
Absolutely. Golf tournament coming up. When, where? Give us the particulars.
Yeah, it's going to be next Friday here at Elizabethton Golf Course. It's going to start early in the morning. We're asking if anybody would like to sponsor a hole for the golf tournament. They'd be able to do it through myself or through any member of the VFW. A lot of people are doing it in honor of their family member that served in the past, and the whole sponsors are just $100. If they want to do an impact sponsor or a team sponsor, it's $300. So if you want to play in it, get your team together. It's going to include lunch. I think Chick-fil-A's catering, and so I don't think it's Chick-fil-A this year. I think it's somebody else. But anyway, we're going to have lunch for you. Golf tournament. There's going to be a chance to win $100,000, Tom. If you can get a hole in one, we're going to have a little contest there, and it's sponsored by Horace Mann. So if you can knock a hole in one in our contests, then you can walk away with a check for $100,000. And so we're really looking forward to it. Last year we raised quite a bit of money for it. Just some things that the VFW does around this community. We've completed over 800 hours of community service. We also have every month a food drive for veterans that we give away food there at the VFW. It's usually sometimes we'll have 200 or 300 cars come through.
Really?
Yeah, and we'll give out food for everyone that comes through. We also are participating in what's called the Voice of Democracy, along with the Patriots Pen. We support the National Home for Children from the VFW, and we also have. I don't know if you haven't been to the new VFW. It's not really new, but we've kind of remodeled everything. There's a lot of things to do there. If you're a veteran, you're welcome to come. We've got 2 pickleball courts there. We've got axe throwing. We got a golf simulator, darts, pool, PlayStation 5s set up, 85-inch TVs to watch sports, and it's really nice. So if you're a veteran, we'd invite you. If you can be a guest of one of the members, we'd love to have you come and look at it and see what we're doing for the community and the veterans.
Now, physically, where's it at, the VFW?
Yeah, it's at 2001 East or West Elk Avenue, right before you get to the car dealership there on Elk Avenue. It's on the right-hand side. You can't miss it. There's 2 big artillery pieces out front. The back of it is right along the Watauga River. It's really beautiful back there. We maintain a beautiful space for you to go fishing. If anybody wants to fish there, I hear they catch quite a bit, and so that's available to veterans or anybody really that wants to go there. We've got a little donation box if you want to fish there. So those are some of the things that we've got planned.
So the tournament itself is next
Friday.
Next Friday,
May
week from
12th,
today.
at the Elizabethton Golf Course, and usually we have a pretty good crowd. We'll have a couple hundred people sometimes that want to play. But if you want to get a team in it, you can contact myself, Rick Walters, at Horace Mann, David Batchelder at the. He's a veteran service officer here for Carter County. You can give his office a call, or if you know any members of the VFW, our commander Andy Wetzel, you can get in touch with him. We'll get you signed up for the golf tournament, and it's sponsored by the VFW Post 2166 Auxiliary, and so they're the ones that are actually sponsoring and putting on the tournament for the members.
So the $100 hole sponsor, what's it cost to play?
$300 a team, and like I said, that does include lunch. You get a golf cart and a goodie bag and that sort of thing. So we're looking forward to it, and you get a chance to win $100,000
on a hole in one.
If you get a hole in one on the contest.
That'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it?
It would.
Wow.
I've sponsored these in the past. I've had a couple come close. Haven't had one go in the hole yet. So I'd love to give that check away.
Have you gotten close?
No, not me.
Oh, you got people gotten close?
I can't play since
No, I
I'm
can't
sponsoring
either.
the tournament.
I got you.
But no, I've had a couple people that have come really
Real
close
close?
to getting it. So it's pretty nice. Would be a pretty good treat.
I'm over here wasting time. You're exactly right. I'm not doing anything. That's it.
Some of the other things that VFW also sponsor, we'll nominate a firefighter of the year, a police officer of the year, and an EMS person of the year. So that's really neat. We have a nice little meal for them and everything when we're issuing those awards.
So the money's going to a great cause, folks. Again, it's next Friday, again here in Elizabethton for the VFW Golf Tournament. Get a hold of Rick at Horace Mann, or as you heard him say, call the VFW. But I guess best way, just call him and say, let's get us signed up. $75 a person, obviously $300 a team. And if you don't be a whole sponsor to help our veterans of foreign wars, why would you not? They certainly helped us, protected us, and so just give Rick a call and get signed up.
If they want to reply to you, Tom, we'll get their name and number off of that.
Yeah.
So just reply to the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and we'll get in touch with you.
Yep.
And
If
so
you want to tell them you want to play, let me know here. Message me, and I'll turn around and make sure Rick's got the message after the show. So there you go.
I'll leave this with you to use later on.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate
Quick
what
break.
you do.
Oh, absolutely. Quick break. We'll be right back. We got some ladies going to sing. We got a benefit coming up next Sunday. We got sports coming, but we want to for sure. So we got Major League Baseball. Take a look at high school sports. We got a baseball game coming up today. Cyclones and the Volunteer Falcons in the regional baseball tournament starts at 4:30. Pioneer Park in Greenville. So we're going to break this down one more time and rock it down to Greenville and reset back up and call a baseball game. The Cyclones in the regional. The other side of the bracket is Crockett and the Greenville, the defending state champ, Greenville Green Devils in baseball. So it's going to be a great night for baseball. 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch, audio only. Here's what you're going to see. When you tune in, you're going to go, well, where's the – going to be that right there is what you'll see. And so there you go. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back, and we'll be ready to hear some singing right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show live from Food City in Elizabethton on Mother's Day weekend.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, she's here, and she's here. How about that? She, and she, the three she's.
That sounds like a good name.
It does sound a good name, the three she's. Jamie, Teresa. What?
Catherine.
Well, she said Connie. I said, no, it's Catherine.
She changed it.
I said, don't trick me. So
She's incognito today.
I don't know what I'm doing half the time anyway. So these ladies are here because we got a big event coming up next Sunday night, a week from this Sunday at First Baptist Church in Elizabethton. And here's what we're doing. We're going to do it for this bunch right here, the Isaiah 117 house. There you go. I got my little band. So tell them what's going on, lady.
Well, we're going to have a concert, like Tom said, Sunday night, May the 19th at 6 o'clock at First Baptist. We've changed the format a little bit. We're going to be doing praise teams mostly. We may have some surprise soloists, but Teresa is bringing her basic, which Catherine is in and I'm in, and we're going to have First Baptist, Calvary, Valley Forge Free Will Praise Choir, who has quite a few members. I'm not really sure. 60. So
wow.
It's going to be a great night of just fellowship and praise. I talked with Jody at Isaiah House this morning, and they're going to be bringing their merchandise. They're going to have shirts, and they're going to have Rhonda's book. They've got a new shirt out that says, "What if there were a home?" Because Carter County was the first Isaiah House that was ever established. Mm-hmm. So we're celebrating that fact, and we just can't ignore it anymore, Tom. We have to understand that this is it's needed so badly in our community. She said just this week they've had kids every night this week. They've had one left at an area hotel. So it is in our community. So
it is.
We're just asking everybody to come, bring your pocketbooks, and bring big bucks.
Big bucks, yep.
Yes, and all the proceeds go straight to Carter County House. So we're looking forward to it. It's just going to be a great night of fellowship and worship.
Saw Rhonda the other night, and she said they're up to 22 homes And then by the end of the year, they're going to have over 50 homes in 13 states.
Wow.
But it
praise the
started
Lord.
right here.
Praise the Lord.
And there's a need, obviously, big time need.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's going to be at First Baptist. Let me show this real quick. Then they're
Okay.
going to sing. We're going to get a little singing going on
In the middle of the produce
in
department.
the middle of the produce department. And behind the Pepsis and right to the left of the flowers.
Mountain Dew, the best place to be.
Mountain Dews and flowers and singing. These people are nuts. I'm telling you, I love them. They are a hoot. So.
It's like a VeggieTales song.
So here we are. This is the benefit concert. Again, it's a week from Sunday night. Of course, it's free admission, but please, as she said, bring your money. We got to take. I mean,
Tom is the MC. So
yeah,
there's another reason.
yeah. I'm going. Well, don't come for me, but I'm going to be there MCing. Yes. Here's the scenario. Thinking because we talked about this the other night. Because this happens. Rhonda. Last time I had Rhonda on, Rhonda Paulson, the founder. She of course broke down, and started crying, and understandably so. She said, "Imagine, because it happens. Kid leaves the home." After school, gets ready to get up on the bus, he gets a tap on the shoulder, says, you need to come with us, you're not going home. What do you mean I'm not going home? You're not going home. We want, and there's either an officer or somebody from the school, and so all of a sudden this kid's world is literally turned upside down. Like that. What do you mean I'm not going home?
Yes.
And they have to take, because something's happened during the day, kids have been taken out of the home, and so now the Isaiah 117 house gets kicked in, and they gets plugged in there. And so Rhonda said when she first saw these kids at one of the local service organizations that helped these kids, they were laying on the floor in a mattress with a pillow. She said no more. So the house, you ask what Isaiah 117 house is. Kids, the children go in. They've got toys, stuffed toys. They got snacks. They got a bed to sleep on, hot water. They got videos to watch. I mean, they do the best they can to create an environment. Because they're terrified, they're traumatized.
Yes.
Be
Clean
tough enough
sheets
for
and towels.
be tough enough for grown-ups to do that.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Imagine I get ready to walk out this door at 1 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going to Greenville for baseball. Somebody says, "No, you're not going to Greenville. You're going over here." Your whole world gets turned upside down. So Isaiah 117 house rather, is a buffer for these kids till they get reassigned. So we need you to come, bring your money. Love for bring big bucks, but you know what? How it always works. The Lord provides. Nickels makes dimes, dimes makes quarters, and goes right on through. Now, before they sing, Matthew 25:40, one of my favorite verses. As you've done to the least of these, my brethren, you've done unto me.
Amen.
So when you're helping these kids, you're not helping Jamie, you're not helping Teresa, you're not helping Connie, you're not helping me. You're helping these kids, but when you do that, it's like you're helping the good Lord Himself. That's the way I take it. So, so there you go. Now you girls are ladies are going to sing. I'm going to hit this button right here. What are we singing?
Walk in the light.
All right. So wait, let me set this up
Little
real quick.
tidbit.
When I do this, it'll be ready to go. So
All right.
Let me hit this right here.
We
We
just
have the
go
three
right
she's. Catherine, Teresa, and Jamie going to sing "Walk in the Light." Here we go.
He told us to walk in the light, the beautiful light, beautiful light. Come up where the dewdrops, come where the dewdrops of mercy shine bright, shine, shine, shine all around us by day and by night, because Jesus, Jesus is the light of the world. Sing it one more time. He told us to walk in the light. It's a beautiful light, beautiful light. Come up where the dewdrops, come where the dewdrops of His mercy shines bright. It shines, shine all around us by day and by night. Jesus, Jesus is the light of the world. Oh, Jesus is the light of the world.
Amen.
I about that? That's a snapshot of what you're going to hear next Sunday. Perfect, ladies. Good job.
Amen.
The 3 C's. So
Thank you, Tom.
you're awesome. So
Amen. Thank you.
you're welcome, girls, ladies. So got to support them, folks. Got to support this. Support these kids. They need us. They need us. They need us. So they get put in a tough and an enviable situation. They need us. Quick break. We'll take a look at local sports coming up next. Big night last night in high school sports, and we'll tell you all about that. And what's coming up today right after this from Ivy Hall Nursing Home on the Tom Taylor Sports.
One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for watching the show with us. And so we're here again live at Food City in Elizabeth. We'll run down some Mother's Day specials coming up here in a second. Let's take a look at high school baseball and softball. First off, we'll start in baseball today. You've got the regional tournament at Morristown West at 5 o'clock. Science Hill takes on Sevier County. Hello to Felicia Costco in Las Vegas. How you doing? Karen Presnell, Jerry Keller, Lois Schaff, Gage Stout, Katie Whitten, Mike Peters, Eleanor Rambo. I guess you're in Southport, North Carolina, I think. Until, what'd you tell me, till later this summer. Gage Reed, Derek Nave, Cindy Shields. Thank you all so much. Jimmy Stout. Science Hill, Sevier County at 5 o'clock in baseball. Daniel Boone at Morristown West. This is being played at Morristown West at 7:30 tonight. It's going to be cool. It's Blackberry winter, and it's going to be cool out there. So they're talking in the 40s tonight around here, and 60s for your eyes. It's all right. No snow. We're okay. No winter storm warnings. None of that garbage. We're all right. All right, in the 3A tournament, which we're going to be a part of, 4:30 airtime, audio only. The Cyclones and Volunteer. That'll be coming at you from Pioneer Park in Greenville. It's going to be a great ball game. Can't wait. Dr. John Minton's going to join us, our principal, Dr. J. Volunteers 15-16. They've lost 3 in a row. You look at the Cyclones, they've won 2 in a row, and 3 of the last 5. They are 14-15. And so the other side of the bracket is Greenville and Crockett. Of course, Greenville's the defending state champ of the tournament. State defending champion, I should say, from a year ago. So they are 20-12. Crockett 13-14. Volunteer 15-16. We're 14-15. That doesn't sound right, but that's what I went back and dug up, and that's what we got. But it seems like it's but anyway, so it doesn't matter. At this point, you're 21 outs to move on. That's what it comes down to. Elizabeth and Volunteer at 5 o'clock, airtime at 4:30. Audio only. Let me show you again what you're going to see. That way, folks, well, where's the camera? Well, again, we've been down this road, but I'll tell you. Let me show you right here. That's what you'll see today on the broadcast the whole time. Somebody asked me the other day, why aren't you doing camera? It's the tournament. Well, let me tell you why. So I suppose you know this, but I'm not about to tell you. It's $250 a game. TSSAA says, I want $250 a game for you to flip the camera on. So football, it's $750 a playoff game. Once you get to postseason, so don't get me started. But anyway, that's why. So we're doing audio only. We're going to paint the picture for you. Crockett and Greenville at 7:30 tonight in 3A. And 2A, West Green will take on Alcoa. This is being played at Pigeon Forge. And South Green will take on Pigeon Forge. This year it's down in Region 2. As you know, flip-flops back and forth. And so this year it's down there, if you will, down in Region 2. So the 2A's at Pigeon Forge, West Green and Alcoa at 5 o'clock, South Green and Pigeon Forge at 7:30. And the single A all the way in Washburn. Again, the top 2 teams will advance, by the way. Top 2 teams advance to the sectional, so you start with 4, you'll come down to 2. University High will play Hancock County at 5 o'clock, and North Green will play Washburn at 7:30 tonight. That's your 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A baseball. Let's take a look at softball. In 4A, yesterday got rained out. Been rained out 2 days in a row. Daniel Boone Science Hill, the elimination game. They'll play it today. And that winner will play Dobbins Minute tomorrow for the outright district tournament championship. So they're behind in the district tournament. Well, no, they're not behind. That's right. The softball started a little bit later. In 3A last night, it was Crockett eliminating Elizabeth in 7-0. Lady Cyclone season's over, Coach Harden. Tennessee High will move on and play Crockett. Those 2 teams have qualified for the sectional. And so, I'm sorry, for the regional. They're still in district. So Tennessee High and Crockett play tonight at 6 o'clock, looks like, at Rotary Field in Bristol. In District 2, 3A softball, you have what's going on there. Greenville beat Claiborne 11-1. Claiborne's been eliminated, so Greenville beat Granger in the championship 14-9 in 8 innings, and so Greenville takes on Claiborne tomorrow for the outright championship down there in softball. In 2A softball, you have everything's been pushed back so much because of the rain, and they're calling for rain this evening. So South Green beat West Green 12-6 in softball. Johnson County's ladies beat Chucky Doak 15-3. So Johnson County will play at South Green tonight at 5 o'clock. Trying to get that one in. Hello, Krista Britt. What a nice lady. Let me tell you something. Her and Mr. Britt got some great kids. I'm telling you. They are always, yeah. Does it mean you're a good kid? It means you're on your way. Yes, sir, no, sir. Yeah, every time I see them, yes or no, sir. Krista said, they better say it. Well, you've taught them well. Hello, Mrs. Britt. How you doing? All right. They're just good kids. Her 2 boys are good kids. Let's see. Oh, yesterday it was Unaka beating University High in softball 8-2. University High's ladies are eliminated. North Green shut out Cloudland 2-0. So Unaka and Cloudland play tonight at 5 o'clock at Unaka for the district tournament softball championship. You're welcome, Krista. You earned it. You guys have done a great job, those boys. Goodness. So, and I got to say, all right, let me give them a soapbox for a second. Go back and watch the show today from Elizabethton High School's tour of schools. And go back and watch West Side and East Side yesterday. These kids are so, it blows my mind. Yeah, they ain't no us and does. I mean, they're a point on their responses. They're an interviewer's dream. That's what I do, interview these folks, and it's never, you don't have to pull anything out of them. They know, they come in ready to go. They know what they're supposed to talk about. I don't school them during the break. Say, here's what I'm going to ask you. We just sit down and talk. And they are spot on every time. Blows my mind. Even the grade school kids, you would think they'd go, oh, yeah. Nope. Spot on. Now, one of them got nervous yesterday and for about a second or 2 froze up. It's okay. They're kids. So it's like the produce guy here says, I couldn't do what you did. I said, dude, you send me back there and have me cut up apples or slice watermelon. I'd come out with fingers bleeding. I said, it's easy for me to do. This is what I do for a living. You're out of your comfort zone. So, and put me back there cutting meat. Lawsy mercy. Put me back in the meat room to cut meat or make hamburger meat. Good night. Wouldn't be enough Band-Aids in Elizabeth, and I'd have stuff cut and tore up, and no. So anyway, just it's really cool for me to go to these schools and talk to these kids and just watch how polished they are. So Elizabethton City Schools do a great job. Quite frankly, all of our schools around here, compared to other parts of the country and other parts of the state, I'm very partial to Northeast Tennessee. I guess you can tell that. All right, so you have Unaka and Cloudland in single-A softball tonight. Soccer from last night. Championship. Dobbins Minute beat Science Hill 2-1 in the AAA soccer. In AA, Crockett beats Elizabethton 2-1. And single A, you have tonight. It's Pigeon Forge beating Chucky Doak 10-1. Gatlinburg Pittman shut out University of Iowa 4-0. So Pigeon Forge will play at Gatlinburg Pittman tonight in the single A. It is. She's right. Our community is blessed with great people and kiddos in a world full of new technology and texting. Public speaking is so important. Thanks for giving the opportunity. Absolutely. I told you the other day, Gallup poll says the number one fear and phobia of adults for about 60 years running, Gallup poll, is the fear of speaking in public in front of people. And so if we can bring, and we do, bring these kids in and let them talk, and even the athletes, when the player of the game, they come up and talk, helps them get through it. So, and I'm all about that. We do have baseball today, 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Tomorrow, track and field, the sectional down in K-Town. He's here, the legendary track and field coach. We just had a young man, you talk about a class kid and a class family, Zion Reddick. We had his scholarship signing the other day, had over 2,000 views. It's still climbing. I don't know what his mother's name is, but I know his daddy's name is Chris, but they both spoke. Zion spoke. There again. Just blew my socks off. What a great atmosphere. Coach Presnell got it started with the introduction, and then Zion spoke, and his mom spoke. Do you know his mother's first name, Coach? I sure don't. I don't know that. She's Mrs. Reddick. I know Chris. Chris does interviewing things. I coached Chris. You coach Chris? Yeah. All right. So he knows a little bit about him. Anyway, that was a cool thing. Track and field scholarship. So that's number one. Number two. Is that the second one this year or the first one? Track scholarship. Seemed like somebody else we did.
Maybe I'll look at my list.
No, it's Dalton Sharp. It was golf. So they all, it's a blur this time of year. Anyway, quick break. He'll be here. He's right back with us. Coach Presnell's in the house. Talk a little track and field. You'll hear a lot of names of kids heading off to the sectional tomorrow, representing Elizabethton High School, and the whole area's going down there tomorrow. So it's the biggie. And so, as Barney told Andy, it's big. This is the biggie. He joins us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live at Food City in Elizabethton. Hello, Linda Birchfield. Hello to Amanda Presley. Hello to Katie Rowland. Thank you, ladies, for watching the show. Appreciate that very much. Hey, Coach, how you doing, sir?
Good.
We're getting to be old hat at this, sir.
Well, it's an honor to be able to talk about track and field, and we talked about cross country in the fall, and these kids work hard, so anything we can do to give them a little publicity is what we'd like to do.
Before we get started, toot the horn about the kid you introduced the other day for the scholarship, Zion Reddick. What a kid.
Zion Reddick, kind of a kid after my own heart who loved to throw and had a choice of a couple 3 schools and decided to sign a scholarship with Milligan. They offered him a pretty good chunk of change, so I was proud of that. Mom and Dad proud of that. Helps, pay for that education. So my dream is that he'll stay 4 years and get an education, and he can pass it along to somebody else.
When he says throw, he's referring to the fact that he's shot putter. So that's track jargon for throwing as a shot putter or a discus throw. So Zion Reddick signs a scholarship to do that next year at Milligan for the Buffaloes, which is really cool.
I think maybe he's the 4th. I was going through my head the other night. The 4th thrower, shot put thrower in our school to ever throw 50. Of course, Connor Johnson holds the school record. He threw 53.6, was a state champion. And then Andrew Johnson in 1989 threw 51.3 and was 3rd in the state. And I threw 50 feet 10 inches, and Zion's thrown 50 feet 1 inch.
There you go.
But I think after tomorrow we'll have another 50-footer in Landry Buckles. Zion will improve on his throw, maybe go to 3rd, maybe he'll pass me, maybe he'll go to 2nd. But they both have the possibilities of doing really good tomorrow.
So tomorrow is a sectional Knoxville. Does that get you to the state? Is that
yes.
Okay.
The first and second automatically go, and then they take 2 wild cards from the rest of the state. And how daunting is that? Just for our section, there's 33 teams.
Good night. So you take the top 2 out of 33.
Top 2 out of 33 teams. If you finish in the top 4, you have a chance to be 2 of those wild card teams. And I'd say our section is probably the hardest section there is in the state.
There you go. It runs from where?
Chattanooga
to Mountain City?
Mountain City.
Wow. Who are some of the kids you're going down there with tomorrow, sir?
Well, you told me to come with a cheat sheet. So.
Yeah, I did. Absolutely. It's all about talking about these kids.
I went down and counted. Somebody asked me how many kids we were taking. We're taking 25 kids to the sectional who have met qualifying standards throughout the year. I'm just going to go down this list and talk briefly about them. Jerry Breerman, he's a junior. He's going to run the 4x8 and the 4x4 tomorrow.
Okay.
And let me just stop right there real quick. We have a real chance in 3 relays. If it goes well, we could qualify in all 3. We could barely miss in all 3. So we've really tried to step up our relays effort in the past 2 weeks to give ourselves the best chance possible. So if you take a relay, you take 4 kids, it makes a huge impact on your program because more kids get to experience going to the state meet. And I told them on the first day that we practiced that our goal was how many kids can we take to the state meet, and that's still my goal. So we got Jerry running 4x8 and 4x4. Braylon Britt, a freshman, he's going to be on our 4x2. We got Marshall Brummett going. He's going to run a couple of sprints for us. Then we come to Landry Buckles. Landry is a defending state champion. He's school record holder, 171.11. He broke my 50-year-old school record last year. So he threw 168, I think, was his state championship throw. And we're excited about that. Hopefully he's been throwing the shot a little bit more. Hasn't had the natural move in the shot put that he did the disc, but he's about to figure it out, hopefully. So Cooper Chenault, probably our fastest distance runner. He's a junior, but all the band people know he's a drum major too in the band. He's a little bit of everything. He's a super kid. He'll run the 4x8. He'll run the 16. He'll run the 8. Katie Digby's a senior. She's going to run 4x2 relay, 4x1, and 300 hurdles. Cheyenne Everett's probably the fastest girl on our team. Had a little injury issues. She's just going to relay tomorrow, 4x2 and 4x1. But I expect time she's a senior, she's going to leave a real mark in our record books. Camden Garland, I'll stop right there. Camden qualified for the state in the pentathlon. A lot of people don't know that we even do that in high school, but her mom, Renee, is one of my assistant coaches, and I think Renee did the pentathlon when she was in high school, so that was something Camden wanted to do. So only 12 girls in the whole state qualified for the state pentathlon.
Like mama, like daughter, you know.
And if anybody says, well, what's a pentathlon?
Yep, that was
well,
my next question.
They do 5 events. They start out with the 100 hurdles. They long jump, high jump, throw the shot put, and then they run the 800 at the end. Wow. So it's quite a grueling thing to do.
How much break do you get between events? Is it boom, 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 boom?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's done within, they start probably at 9 or done at 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Still.
It's not just line up, one right after another. They
right.
do get a little rest in between.
But still.
Right.
Still nerve-wracking and still tough.
The boys do the decathlon. We chose not to put anybody in that this year, but probably will next year. We get things rolling a little bit. Camden tomorrow is going to triple jump, high jump, and run the 100 hurdles. So
plus the pentathlon.
The pentathlon's not tomorrow. The pentathlon will be on the 15th in Murfreesboro.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it's kind of separate from the regular state meet.
I got you. All right.
Max Garner, he's a senior, 4x8, 3,200. Helen Hackett, she's a sophomore, female, 16 and 3,200. He running 4x2 and 4x4. Sarah McCoy, she's real nice girl, freshman, 4x2, 200 and 100. Nay Musa, real vital part of our team, 4x1, 4x2, and 400. Then we come to Leona Nave. That's Coach Derek Nave. He's my throws coach this year. That's his daughter. She's thrown very first meet of the year. She threw 121 feet. She was number 1 in the state for a long time. She's thrown 120, 119. She's never been able to go over 121 again this year. This week's practice indicates that maybe she can tomorrow. But she's ranked 3rd in the state.
Wow.
She's ranked number 1 in the section. So we feel good about her chances. She's going to throw the shot put 2, and get this, she runs a leg on our 4x1 relay.
So she throws the shot and comes back and and runs on the leg on the 4x100.
I think.
Wow.
Right now, I told the other coaches, I think she's the 4th fastest kid on the whole team, and she's a thrower. So she's going to get a chance to do more of that as time goes on. Jeremiah Norris, he's probably one of the strongest guys on our team. He's the fastest boy on the team. He'll be key to whether the 4x2 and the 4x4 can qualify. He's also got a real chance in the 400. And if he's got enough gas in the tank, he's going to run the 200 also. So Sam Orsburn, he's a sprinter. Brian Presley, he's a senior. Man, has he come on. Running 4x8. We talked to Brian. We were man short in the 4x8, we felt like. And we tried a couple different guys. Finally just went to Brian and told him, I said, son, you're going to have to figure out how to run under 2 minutes and 10 seconds for the 800. You just got to. So he's either run 2:08 or 2:09.
Wow.
So
love it.
He'll be huge tomorrow. we're real confident, real happy. I'm proud of what he reminds me of another kid I had a long time ago named Corey Henson. He just gives you everything he's got. And, you know, what you see is what you got, right?
Yep.
And you know, he could go somewhere and run somebody in college if he wanted to. Then we've already talked about Zion. Diesel Russell, he's the 5th ranked discus thrower in our section. He's thrown 149.9, which is unbelievable that there's 4 guys in our section that are better than him. If we can get him into 4th place, we feel like we could qualify him for the state. But he's a great kid. Princess Russell, she's going to run 100 hurdles and 300 hurdles. John Seipert, he's another senior. Probably know his mom, Natasha. Mm-hmm. She was Natasha Walton. Comes from that family. But John is John was our 2nd best 400 meter runner. And I asked John, I said, let's find you your own event. So we made a 300 hurdler out of him. So John's the 3rd ranked 300 meter hurdler going into the section. So we feel like he has a real chance to go to the state.
Hello to Amanda Presley, says, go Brian, that's my boy. Little Amy Whitson, Steve Shipley watching Middle Tennessee, Amelia Collins, Jody Hayes, Jennifer Jenkins says, hi, Coach, hi, Tom. Nancy Stoniker, Leslie Taylor, Renee's watching. One of your coaches watching.
Oh, they want to make sure I don't mess up.
That's it. Cody Taylor, hello to you. Becky Muncie down in Union County. Coming up, Shannon's here with flowers and goodies from Food City. Coming up next, it's Mother's Day weekend. All right, a few more. Who we got?
Last few, Jamira Smalls. You know her from basketball.
Absolutely.
She's last year she finished 4th in the state in the shot put. So we hope that she can improve on that. And then we got Will Snodgrass, really hard worker, great kid, 1,600 and 3,200. And then the last one we're taking is Aiden Van Dyke. He's a freshman, and he's triple jumping, and he's about to figure it out. So we told him the other day, freshman boys, it takes a little while to get strong enough to compete against those seniors unless you're just a different type of kid. But Aiden's going to be a good triple jumper when it's all said and done.
You'll come back next week and report and let me know how many's going on to the big show, right?
I hope it. We have legitimate chances to take anywhere from 9 to 14 kids to the state.
That's awesome.
We have a chance to take 5 throwers. Derek Nave, he's done a tremendous job with that group right there. That would be a dream right there. The 2 relay teams for the boys, 4x2, 3 relay teams for the boys, 4x8, 4x2, and 4x4. Man, if we could get all 3 of those qualified, you know, they did a list of the top performances and ranked the team scores if they had a state meet, and we took all of them, and wow. we were ranked 4th in the state. So we could take a lot, or we could be an almost on all those.
Let me know next week.
Thank you, Tom.
Appreciate it coming by again. Coach Jim Presley, the legendary coach of Elizabethton Track and Field. We'll take a break, come right back. Coming up, we got baseball today, by the way. As we told you, 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch will be at Pioneer Park in Greenville. Dr. Minton and yours truly bringing it to you. The Cyclones and the Volunteer Falcons in the regional baseball tournament. The sectionals tomorrow for track and field in Knoxville. Good luck to those kids going there tomorrow, 25 of them. Quick break. We'll be right back after this. We're going to jump into Mother's Day, flowers and goodies from Mama's Day from Food City. The segment coming up next is, if you don't think there's a God, you want to watch this next section. The flowers of Food City that he created all one day. Unbelievable. Back after this. We're talking to our sponsor again, Daryl Cannon from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. Proud sponsor of the Cyclones and Tom Dillard Sports Show. So for folks who've never been here, tell us all about Cannons. What's it all about?
Oh, goodness. Family-owned business. We are always a Cannons in-house usually. I mean, we're here for our customers. We want to support our community. We love our little town. Elizabethton is such a sweet place to live in. And we got 4 grandkids. They're all involved in sports, softball, baseball, volleyball, soccer. So we enjoy that aspect of our community and enjoy our customers. We love to see people come in and love to talk to them and just have a good time.
42 years. So how do we find you on social media?
We have a Facebook page that is tremendously visited. We have probably around 15,000 followers each month, and that's a good way. CannonsHomeStore.com is our website. Full picture catalog of, I think there's 1.2 million things on our website.
Wow.
Now, we don't have all that in the store, but it just shows how much we can get. Have a lot of things of it in the store, but we don't, of course, don't have room for a million products.
Hours are open?
Open 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. This coming next Friday would be open until 8 that night. It's the downtown Thirst Friday event. Looking forward to that.
And the phone number?
423-543-6937.
One of our great sponsors again right here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. The great folks right here at Cannons Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton. And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, hello to Melanie Miller. Hello to Steve Shipley, Steve Wandell. Thank you all for watching. So here we go. It's Mother's Day weekend. You know that. Don't forget your mom for Mother's Day. And we're going to give you ideas where you won't want to forget your mom because the flowers here at Food City. By the way, the ladies are covered up with, they got 2 proms, a prom tonight, prom tomorrow night.
Dance recital.
And a dance recital and Mother's Day. So they said, we just can't, they're right over there. We can't stop. We're that covered up. It's the number 1 floral department in the chain. Over 100 and whatever it is now, 140 some stores. Elizabethton's number 1, and with good reason. Brittany and Camille do a wonderful job, but they are slammed. So Shannon's in the house. They love us. They just can't get over to say that. So we love you too. All right, so here we go. Let's start with this one right here. Do we have any clue? So this is
it has roses in it, and it's actually a vase in the bottom, and it is $42.99.
$42.99 for Mom for Mother's Day. So this.
And it comes in that handy bag too, so you can carry it.
Comes in the bag. We'll try and show you the flowers there. Look at that. Oh, so there it is. Comes in a vase, in a bag for Mom for Mother's Day. Everything you see, by the way, everything we're going to show you is good at any and all Food Cities. So there's that one. Let's get that out of the way. I can tell you what this is. This is an orchid. So.
Yep. And if you look at it, it's shaped like a heart.
Sharp like a heart for Mom for Mother's Day. Price point is $22.99. Look at that. There's a heart. Looks like a heart. That's an orchid for Mom for Mother's Day. There you go for $22.99. Okay. Oh, this is the one absolutely.
That's my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Hyacinth.
Oh.
It's got the best smell.
As I said, if you don't believe there's a God, you have to come smell these hyacinths and buy one. These are.
Right here, $12.99.
$12.99. There you go. Hyacinths. Who's giggling? You hear it all the way across the store. That hyacinth. Awesome. 12. These come in different colors.
Yeah, and these you can actually plant at home. These I know you can plant at home, and they'll come back every year.
It's awesome. It's awesome. So. All right.
So that's a good one to give them, and it keeps giving every year.
Absolutely. $12.99.
This is another one. This is tulips.
Okay. Check
and
these out.
And it's $16.99.
$16.99. These are live tulips. There you go. They don't care. Tulips. Look at that. How much?
$16.99.
$16.99 for the tulips
Those can be planted too.
for Mother's Day. Absolutely. So
And this is calla lilies.
I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're just winging it.
Those are calla lilies.
Actually, she does know what she's doing. I don't. All right, calla lilies. Look at this, folks.
And they can be planted too. Now, when you get them, because they are greenhouse bred, grown, or whatever,
Right.
when you take them home and plant them, they may not change color the next year, but it will change color.
Change colors?
Like where it's yellow, next year when it comes up, it'll be just green. It
Green.
won't give you that yellow color for at least a year.
Yeah.
Because you're changing it from an indoor setting to an outdoor setting. That I do know.
Wow.
I have learned things.
Wow. Hello, Betty Guy. How you doing? Sounds good to me. So price point on this again is
$16.99.
$16.99 for the
Calla lily.
calla lily. Different colors, red, yellow. Put them out, they come back. Look here, it looks like it's been spray painted on the leaves, but it's not. That's cool. All right, very good.
Okay, this one is called an endless love vase.
Endless love. There you
And
go.
it's got the little pick in it for best mom and an assortment of wildflowers and tame flowers and roses and daisies.
Look at that.
Hydrangeas.
Endless love.
These are lilies up here up top. They've not opened up yet, so they'll open up real pretty.
Try not to drop this, but there you go. And spinning it, see, get an idea. Price was this is how much?
$64.99.
$64.99. So you can go any price range for mom for Mother's Day, whatever tickles your fancy and tickles your budget. So we're not done. We got more. So
And these are what you call mini roses. They are $12.99.
that's the microphone she hit. Let's put that back
Sorry.
there. Yeah, put it right there. How much are these?
$12.99.
$12.99. Again, these. I bought these myself, so I know. I bought these for others. I bought some for myself. These will come back year after year. These are miniature roses. So she
Yeah,
has them
those
in
you
red. She has them in yellow, and she has them in kind of a coral like we're showing here. Got all these. So and they go for $12.99, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, $12.99. Mother's Day, right there. If mom's gone, plant one in her memory. If mom's still with you, plant one in her honor. There you go. Mother's Day. Can't forget Mama.
Okay, and these are their Delight bouquets, and they are $10 a piece.
$9.99. Delight Bouquet. Check that out. These are good at any and all food cities, as I said. So
And this one is a beautiful Brats bouquet. It's $16.99.
okay. Look at that. $16.99 for that one. You got orange, you got pink, you got purple, you got green. Look at that. These are all available in any food city.
And this one's called a Mamma Mia bouquet, and it is $39.99, and it's got a little bit of everything in it.
Good, nice. Look at it. It's kind of a purple themed color. Got roses, got carnations, got mums, pom-poms. $39.99 for that one. All right.
Mother's Gems, and it's $32.99.
It's called Mother's
Gems.
Gems, Mother's Gems. 32. Look at these. We're going fast, but just look. Gorgeous. We got Major League Baseball coming up here in a few minutes. NBA, the National Hockey League. We're talking about it. Some NASCAR in Darlington this weekend for the Goodyear 400. Look at that. That is awesome. Beautiful. Okay.
And this one's called Love and Instinct, and it is $42.99.
Love and Instinct. All yellow themed on this one for $42.99 for Mother's Day. Okay. At all food cities. All these prices good at all food cities. Here's the thing. If you come in tomorrow, I wouldn't wait till tomorrow.
No, because I've seen people go out of here with buggies full of this stuff already
Yeah,
this morning.
I'm telling you. You say, well, we'll come by tomorrow afternoon. But you what you want. There's no advantage to me telling you, but I'm just telling you, if you wait, you snooze, you lose. You come in and go, well, no, we sold out.
And if you're worried about them wilting and everything, they have their own little crystal packets in there that you
Yep.
add in the water to help them grow and everything, to where they won't be without the nutrients they need between now and Sunday when you give them to your mother.
Chop and drop. There you go. So, and what she's talking about is this little packet right there. Comes with everything, all the cuts.
Yeah, all the cuts has got those in it, where you
Wow.
can add it to the water. Those
Look
are
at that.
beautiful.
How could you ever say there's not a God? Look at that. Made all these different flowers in one day, the book says. Look at that. Looks like it's been spray painted. That would be yellow with orange tip, probably. Is that what you described? All right, look at that. How much?
That one is $22.99.
Look at that. Unbelievably beautiful. Get up there a little closer to the camera. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Good at all Food Cities. All right.
And now this, for those that are not green thumbs, this would be the perfect gift to give them because the flower is inside the globe.
Okay.
And they are $24.99, and they've got those lilies, and then they've got roses that's in them, different colored. There's a deep red rose. It's got red glitter on the tips, and then there's some white roses that looks like they've been splattered with paint.
Yeah.
I mean, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're all like this, where they're inside the globe, and they don't wilt.
Nope. I bought one of these before for Valentine's Day for a rose, and I guess it's still going. So $24.99 for that. It's in a globe. That's another option. So, and then we're going to take a break and do food here in a second. We got, of course, we always want to talk about Swan Creek candles. And here's the candle warmer. And this goes for, this is the old, looks like an old
milk
bucket.
Can.
Old milk bucket, milk can. Here's what it looks like. $29.99 for that at all Food Cities while supplies last.
And then this is the portable that you plug into your plug-in.
I'm going to tell you, this is the tabletop. See right there, it sits on the table. And what she's talking about is when you plug into the outlet.
And that one's $12.99.
Which is that right there. There's different styles. We'll just bring you these two. And they're all, again, available at all Food Cities. Then you have the Swan Creek Melts.
This one is Dutch Apple.
Dutch Apple. And I bought this before, and it makes the whole house smell like an apple pie. That is awesome.
I know, they smell so good, and they smell even better while they're burning.
Yes.
Smells like you got one in the oven.
$5.99 for that one. Hello, Brian Witcher. How you doing, sir? We're giving you Mother's Day gift-giving ideas from Food City.
Cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns. I love it. How they come up with these, I don't know, because they smell exactly what they say. Cinnamon buns, these are $5.99. They come in 6 melts. Look right here for $5.99. Each one of those squares lasts a long time. Okay?
Yeah, because these are made out of 100% natural wax, so they don't burn like regular wax.
There are no fillers.
They last
the real
a little
deal.
bit longer.
Yep.
This is a fresh pickled blueberry.
Fresh picked blueberry. Yeah. Smells like blueberries for $5.99. If that's your fancy, there you go. And that's the Florida Department gift-giving ideas for Mother's Day at all Food Cities. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and she's pinch hitting for the girls, but now she's getting ready to do what she knows best, and that would be the obvious. That will be the food. The Bakery Deli next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
At Northeast Community Credit Union, we know the importance of taking care of your family and building our community. Are you remodeling your home, trading cars for your next road trip, or maybe you're considering an in-ground pool or a boat for the lake? Our loans are easy, fast, and convenient with the lowest payments around. Act now before rates go up. Apply online at bmycu.org, call us, or come see us in Elizabethton, Johnson City, or Rome Mountain. We have the loan you need.
Mother's Day in the Bakery Deli. We just went through the flowers. Now she's doing double duty today. So let's start. Oh my gosh. Look
This is our new cake, and it's a strawberry crunch cake. They came out around Valentine's Day, and they're really, really good. It's got a strawberry buttercream.
There you go. Get your little volume. Okay.
It's a strawberry buttercream, and then the regular buttercream mixed, and it's got crushed strawberry cookies around the sides with vanilla Oreos on top and strawberries and glaze on top of that.
$5.99, folks, for Mom for Mother's Day. Okay?
Now that's $5.99 today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow. Deals for days.
Deals for days.
All right, there's that one. Okay.
And then the one specifically for Mother's Day that we came up with this year is called a blackberry chocolate chip, or black raspberry chocolate chip. And that is whipped icing. That is a black raspberry flavor.
Wow. Black raspberry chocolate chip.
And the purple is a black raspberry frosting, whipped frosting.
Wow.
And it's got chocolate drizzle over it with chocolate chips around the outside edge.
At all stores, right?
At all stores. And it's the new one they have this year. It does come in a double layer and a single layer. The single layer is $10.99 and the double layer is $15.99.
It's awesome.
But it's like I said, it is a whipped icing, so it's not like the regular buttercream. So it's not one that you can leave sitting out for too long in the heat. It will melt. It's not like the buttercream. It won't hold up.
Right.
So I mean, but if you're going to your mother's,
it won't matter.
It won't matter.
No.
And then of course we have all of our little round cakes for Mother's Day is out and everything.
Happy Mother's Day. All you need to decide what you want to get and what you want to pay, because they got everything, all different price points.
We got 6-count, 12-count cupcakes, and our big 12-inch cookies.
Happy Mother's Day. There you go. So you roll in here on Saturday night, Sunday morning. How fast can you put one of those together? Because somebody will wait till the last minute.
Oh, we've got plenty.
Okay.
I got a bigger than this table we're sitting on that's sitting over us full of this stuff.
Okay. All right. So,
but there's plenty at all the stores.
Yeah.
And this is a new thing. We came out, you remember last time we talked about our cake pops? Mm-hmm. They came out with a bouquet. And these aren't just for Mother's Day. They can be for any occasion or whatever. We did have them out for Professionals Day and stuff like that. It comes with candy in the jar, and then on top of that you get 5 cake pops in it, and they're $16.99.
Full of Hershey Kisses in the jar, and the jar with it. $16.99.
Mm-hmm. And there's some that's got Lindor truffle candy in it, and there's some that's got Ghirardelli chocolates in it too. So, I mean, you've got your pick.
There you go. That's what you want to pay and what you want to get. You have lots of options.
And then we have our fruit pies are on sale for $4.99. Blueberry, Dutch apple. This is our apple, and if you look at those chunks of apple in there, isn't it fantastic?
There's your apples, folks. You know exactly what you get in this. Big old chunks of apples.
And 5 years ago, if you were buying fruit pies from us, this is not the same old pies that we had before. These are better. Much better. They taste more like homemade.
Yep, I bought them.
And then this is the peach. We even have a strawberry rhubarb.
Oh, really? Strawberry rhubarb.
And the cherry, look at all them cherries. Can't beat it. Especially not for $4.99.
Couldn't make it for that, could you?
Lord, no.
There's the cherries. There you go.
And then we, of course, have all of our, like I said, 12-count cupcakes, 6-pack cupcakes. We've got single-layer cakes, double-layer cakes. It's all decorated for Mother's Day. And then, of course, any special occasion you need, all you got to do is call us and let us know. We're still taking orders. We've done party trays. I had 21 party trays that went out this morning. So I mean,
21.
So we've got party trays you can get and everything else. And if you look at the ad and everything, we have got our Dietz and Watson pre-sliced meats is on sale again this week for $4.99 a pack. We've also got our dessert bowls. There's an Oreo, a strawberry shortcake, and a banana pudding that are 2 for $12. And then, of course, this weekend, bringing in the meat department to it, their dinner this weekend for Mother's Day is they're back to the steaks, and you can look and you can get your pick your steak, pick your veggie, and pick your protein, and it's all for $29.99, and it comes with the bread too.
Your choice of 2-pack certified Angus beef, 12-ounce New York strip, a 10-ounce ribeye, or a 12-ounce top sirloin. Pick your veggies. You get a pack of bacon wrapped, a 4-pack of bacon wrapped asparagus or jalapenos. get your taters, get 2 twice-baked potatoes, and get a 13-ounce full-circle take-and-bake baguette for $29.99.
That's not bad.
There you go. For Mother's Day, for the weekend. It's a steak weekend here, folks. Make Mom's special day everything you need for a special Mother's Day meal for $29.99. Steaks, veggies, potatoes, and bread.
Because, I mean, this stuff right here is stuff you can put on the grill and Mom don't have to cook.
Oh.
And you don't have to worry about cooking it in the house either. You just
That's it.
fire up the grill and have at it.
Have at it. There you go. Great report, as always.
Thank you.
See you back here next Friday here. You're stuck with me for 3 straight weeks.
Oh, good.
So
I'll keep you going.
Well, contain your excitement. It's like, oh, good.
That's all
okay. Right. I'm like a fungus. I just grow on people. So there you go. There you go. All right. Miss Shannon out of the Baker Deli. Again, everything you've seen here today. If you go back and look at it again if you want to. Hello, LaToya Stevens. But everything you saw today is good at all. Food City Stores for Mother's Day. Quick break. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball, some college sports. Coming up next, you were live here again at Food City in Elizabethton on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. We'll be right back after this from one of our good sponsors, the good folks from Carter County Bank.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Antique Mall with over 50,000 square feet of merchandise. We have about 52, 53, give or take, vendors with different items. We have a great selection of everything from antique, which is over 100 years, to vintage, which is 25 years, and then we do have a little bit of new things. We concentrate on the vintage and antique items. So you can find just about anything for yourself, for your home, and gifts. We have a lot of people that take gifts for their grandparents. They remembered they had them, and it's with their family.
Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Saturdays 10 to 6. Open late for the car shows and anytime they have special events in town.
Need Place, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Football, Duck Crossing in downtown Elizabethton, proud sponsor of Elizabethton Cyclone Football. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Let's take a look again at what's going on in the world of Major League Baseball. From yesterday, your scores went like this: Minnesota, Arizona, Colorado, Houston, the White Sox, Milwaukee, and Kansas City all got W's yesterday and last night in Major League Baseball. Full slate tonight. Of course, always Thursdays are travel nights and travel days, so it's always a limited schedule in Major League Baseball, but they're ready to go today. Everything under the lights tonight. Our local or regional teams, Atlanta will be in New York to battle the Mets. Atlanta 9-8 on the road, and the Mets are 9-10 at home. So Jose Quintana is on the mound for the Mets. Hello, Jesse Frickle. Jesse was on the show today. Hello, Jesse. The tour of schools did a great job with the Winter Guard. Charlie Morton with the Braves are 9-8 on the road away from Atlanta, opening up a series tonight in New York against the Mets. Texas, Evan Carter and the Rangers, and John Gray on the mound will be in Colorado to oppose Austin Gomber. Gomber, Bomber with a G, Austin Gomber. And that'll be coming up tonight at 8:40. And then the Reds out on the left coast will play San Francisco. Andrew Abbott for the Reds and Logan Webb will go for the San Francisco Giants in San Francisco. Other games, Houston and Detroit. Cubs will be in Pittsburgh this weekend. The Yankees in Florida against Tampa Bay. Baltimore hosting Arizona. Minnesota, Toronto. Washington in Fenway to battle the Boston Red Sox. Philadelphia and Miami. Cleveland and Chicago to battle the White Sox, who are terrible. Cardinals in Milwaukee. And Kansas City against the LA Angels. The Dodgers open up a series against San Diego, the team that's chasing them, but they're a ways off. And Oakland will be at Seattle. The standings look like this going into the weekend in the American League in the East. Baltimore a half-game lead over New York in that tight race there. In the Central, Cleveland leads Minnesota by a game and a half, and Kansas City as well. And then in the West, Evan Carter and the Texas Rangers lead Seattle by a game and a half. In Major League Baseball again yesterday, action. Of course, today opening things up, ready to go for a big weekend of the bigs around the country. In the National League, Philadelphia leads Atlanta by 2. In the East, Milwaukee a half game better than the Cubs in the Central, and the Dodgers getting some breathing room now. They lead San Diego by 6 1/2 games in the National League Western Division. All right, let's take a look at the Southeastern Conference, the softball tournament coming up. Softball tournament schedule goes like this. Last night, Tennessee got beat. The Lady Vols upset. The number 8 seed LSU got them 2-1. They'll go into the losers bracket. Due to the weather in Alabama last night, the quarterfinals didn't go, so they're playing Florida and Georgia and Texas A&M and South Carolina softball today down in Alabama in the SEC tournament. And so the semifinals will be later today as well. LSU will play the winner of the Game 7, which got rained out, between Arkansas and Missouri. And so that's the semifinals continue today. The championship tomorrow in the Southeastern Conference softball tournament. Tennessee still alive, but got knocked out, or got upset, I should say, 2-1 last night by LSU in the SEC softball tournament. Speaking of the SEC, Charlie Condon, C-O-N-D-O-N, 34th home run of the season for Georgia last night against South Carolina. NCAA record for most home runs in a season. How about that? Condon launched a solo shot of the second inning. Pete Incaviglia holds the all-time single-season record with 48 home runs back in 1985, and a different way they looked at things then. It's an 8th straight game with a home run, one game shy of matching Tyler Bossetti. So he's had a home run in 8 straight games. We're talking about Charlie Condon, C-O-N-D-O-N, from the Georgia Bulldogs. Condon has 59 career home runs, the most in Georgia history. So he set a record for the most home runs in a season with 34 in the BBCOR era. I'm not sure what that means, BBCOR. Oh, also, bat ball coefficient restitution. What does that mean? I don't know. That's a new one for me. The BBCOR. Look, if you hit them, you hit them. Pete Incaviglia, the all-time record, 48 home runs in 1985. Charlie Condon, 34 home runs for the Georgia Bulldogs after last night. National Hockey League, last night on the ice, it was the Rangers over Carolina 3-2 in overtime. They're up 3-0 now, the best of 7. It was Dallas skating past Colorado 5-3. That series tied 1-1 now, the best of 7. Today or tonight on the ice, you have skating Florida and Boston is skating against the Bruins. That series tied at a game apiece in the best of 7. Edmonton will be Vancouver tonight. Game 1 of that one went to the Canucks. They're hosting Edmonton tonight in Game 2 of that best of 7, happening again in Vancouver. Then you get into the NBA. Last night the Celtics got clobbered. So I don't get this. You have to help me because I don't get it. Boston beat Cleveland by 24 the first time out. Cleveland turns around and beats them by 24. I don't know about that. You can't, in my opinion. I've been around this a while. 24-point swing between two teams, 2 different nights. I mean, a night here and a night there. How about back-to-back nights, back-to-back games? 25-24-point swing. Anyway, that's what happened. So, head-scratcher for me. Dallas beat Oklahoma City last night by 9. That series tied at 1 apiece. Tonight, you've got the Knicks in Indiana. Pacers trying to stay alive. They're in trouble. They're down 2-0. And the Nuggets will travel to Minnesota. Timberwolves up 2-0. The Nuggets are in trouble. The defending NBA champs in big-time trouble. They've got to win tonight, but they're all but done. So that's your NBA tonight. New York and Indiana. And the Nuggets will be in Minnesota to battle the Timberwolves. We've got baseball. It's almost time for Fisherman's Friend. We've got baseball coming up. this afternoon, 4:30 airtime. So you do a lot of talking. 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch, the Cyclones and the Volunteer Falcons from Pioneer Park in Greenville. 4:30 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Looking forward to bringing it to you. Right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. It's audio only, and that's okay. We'll be ready to bring it to you this afternoon from Greenville. Before we go to the break, the change has been made in the Southeastern Conference. A February 1st deadline now for players who want to transfer within the conference. So that's a new rule Greg Sankey's put into place. So the Southeastern Conference now has a February 1st deadline for players who want to transfer within the conference. Georgia saw 20 players leave over the winter, but only 5 went to another SEC team. Vandergriff and Jamin Dumas-Johnson went to Kentucky. Inside linebacker Xavier Sorey went to Arkansas. Outside linebacker Darius Smith went to Missouri. And the kicker, Jared Zirkle, transferred to Texas A&M. So now the Southeastern Conference announcing it would allow immediate eligibility for intra-conference transfers, but would implement a February 1st deadline to do so. So deadline was put into place so create a time window that is more consistent across fall, winter, and spring sports. So that's the very latest in the Southeastern Conference as far as what's going on with your ability to transfer inside the conference from school to school, which I think is nuts, but that's okay. They didn't ask me. But so you, in theory, can be watching somebody today on your team and next season be on that team and vice versa. So don't get it, but that's okay. Tom Taylor Sports Show, quick break. We'll be right back after this from Physical Therapy Services. We'll take a look again at what's going on in the high school. Next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates Physical Therapy Services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. Mm-hmm. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher-ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in Physical Therapy Services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, the state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. The great folks at Physical Therapy Services.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer seafood meal prep, suggest the perfect sides to pair, and even steam and peel your shrimp. All at no extra cost. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at helping with the laundry.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget, it's coming up tonight, the Mother's Day Shindig again, for lack of a better term. Going on tonight at the Double C Western Supply. Trying to find it here for you so we can tell you all about it. It's Mother's Day celebration, Mother's Day out. That's been going on again, as we said, tonight from 6 to 8 o'clock after the store closes. It's going to be at, I'll get to it here in a second. we'll run it through before we get out of here. So that's what's coming up tonight for Mother's Day. 6 to 8, we'll tell you all about it here in a second when I can pull it out of my, let's see if I can find it real quick. Nope, I'll have to dig through it and find it. It's there. But, yeah, we'll do that here in a second. All right, baseball. Let's run it down for you. Tournament time. Today, Science Hill, Sevier County at 5 o'clock. Baseball at Morristown West. Daniel Boone at Morristown West at 7:30. Remember, the top 2 teams advance to the sectional in all divisions. In 3A, our game comes first at 4:45. 5 o'clock first pitch. The Cyclones and Volunteer. The defending state champs Greenville and Crockett in Game 2 at 7:30 at Pioneer Park. If you're going, if you've never been, you'll blow your socks off. That stadium is unbelievably cool. In 2A today, West Green will play Alcoa at 5 o'clock, and South Green will play host Pigeon Forge at 7:30 tonight in 2A. In Single A regional baseball, University High and Hancock County at 5 o'clock, North Green and Washburn at 7:30. In those games being played at Washburn tonight. Softball, 4A, championship. No, loser's bracket game. Daniel Boone, Science Hill today. Been rained out twice. We'll try and get it in today. Being played at Daniel Boone and Gray. And 3A softball, Tennessee High and Crockett play tonight for the championship at 6 o'clock in 3A softball. In 2A softball, you have Johnson County at South Green tonight for the district tournament championship. In Single A softball, Unaka and Cloudland play at 5 o'clock at Unaka for the District 1 softball championship. Boys soccer last night, championship. Dobbins beat Science Hill 2-1 in the District 3A AAA tournament. In the AA, it was Crockett beating Elizabethton 2-1. In the Single A, you have tonight Pigeon Forge at Gatlinburg. In Tennessee soccer, Southwestern Virginia baseball, Gate City at Lehigh today, Twin Springs at Thomas Walker, Union at Honaker, Rye Cove at G.I. Burton, and East Side at Castlewood. That's baseball today. Then you look at softball today. Only 2 on tap in Virginia. Twin Springs at Thomas Walker and East Side at Castlewood. And that's what's going on there. NBA news, Frank Vogel fired after 1 season as the coach of the Suns. Hired last summer to lead the Suns' all-star trio of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Never got going. They finished 49-33. But got swept in the first round by the Timberwolves, which, you know what, the way they're toying with Denver, that's not I don't know how bad that is, because they can play. Minnesota, they're obviously a very good team. So, anyway, but Frank Vogel lost his job because of it. So, that's what's going on there. Quick break, we'll come right back with more. We're live here again at Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton on show number 2071 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, making it good folks from Cannon Dental.
I'm Dr. Beth Cannon with Cannon Family Dental. I've been in practice here for going on 11 years now. We do offer Invisalign here, which is basically an alternative to traditional braces. Invisalign's a wonderful option for adults especially, but we also have a lot of teenagers that are really benefiting from Invisalign because they don't want to deal with braces at school. Some of them are embarrassed by having the metal. So we've had a lot of patients coming to us and, am I a good candidate? I promise I'll wear them like I'm supposed to. And to be honest, the ones we have in Invisalign right now have been fantastic patients. It's a real straightforward product. We monitor your progress just to make sure everything's going how it needs to be going. And I'm sure you've seen the commercials on TV for the alternatives to Invisalign, but most of those can cause us a lot of problems that you aren't even aware of if you're trying to kind of take it on yourself. So we highly recommend that you see a dentist and we can make sure there's no problems happening. Most of the time it's either there's a lot of crowding with your teeth, especially on the lower, or there's a lot of unwanted spacing between your teeth that's causing food to get trapped and things like that you want to correct because everybody wants that Hollywood smile. And Invisalign is an amazing way to be able to get to that point. So if you're interested in Invisalign or you just have some questions, definitely feel free to call the office and set up an appointment. Our consultations for Invisalign are at no cost. We would love to have you come in and get to meet everyone and make sure that's something that you're really interested in doing.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we got a couple of things to run by. Again, it is Phil's Dream Pit, National Foster Care Week, giving 10% of the proceeds to Isaiah 117 House every time you eat at Phil's Dream Pit, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. That is really cool. Appreciate them doing that. All right, so you have coming up tomorrow, you have the Spring Fest. All-day armbands for $20 tomorrow. It's going to be at Elizabethton High School's parking lot. It's going to be awesome. Food trucks, vendors, door prizes, a dunk tank, games. All that coming up tomorrow from 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Again, the inflatables, all-day armbands for only $20 to moms, dads. Bring them over there. Just let them bounce around. $20 for the day. If you want to eat, of course, it's extra the food truck. But pay $20 and you get access to all the stuff going on the parking lot tomorrow from 10 to 5. It is a fundraiser for the Lady Cyclone basketball team at Elizabethton. Spring Festival open to anybody and everybody. Tomorrow from 10 to 5 at Elizabethton High School. So there you go. We'll talk more about that during the game coming up tonight as well. Now, we were talking about Mother's Day. Here's what we're talking about tonight. It's from 6 to 8 o'clock tonight and from 10 to 4 tomorrow. 20% off everything in the store for Mom for Mother's Day. Everything in the store, mother-related or female-related, 20% off. Chacos, Hey Dudes, shirts, shorts, boots, jackets. There's a 75% off rack as well for Mom for Mother's Day. Again, it's an after-hours celebration. Bring Mom to Double C. Discounted shopping, complimentary massages from Essence Salon, paintings by Tennessee Mountain Art, makeovers by Appalachian Artistry. All this and more. 20% off everything in the store for the ladies. That's tonight from 6 to 8 and tomorrow. And a 75% off clearance rack. It was 25. They marked it as 75 to move it for Mom for Mother's Day. 75% off, man. There's some great savings. It's regular stock, too. It's not just anything. It's the regular stock that they're going to and have put on sale. So it's going to be really good. That's tonight, as we said, from 6 to 8 at Double C Western Supply here in Elizabethton. All right, before we get out of here, let's run down one more time what's going on for the deals for days. These are what's going on sale today, tomorrow. I've been watching the watermelon flying off the table here. You have Smithfield bacon, $6.99 for a 24-ounce pack. Swaggerty sausage patties, $7.99. Basket and bushel blueberries for $4.99. Sliced seedless watermelon for 99 cents. Yoplait yogurt for 59 cents. Little Debbie snack cakes for $2.79, limit 4. Pillsbury Grand biscuits, $2.49. General Mills cereal, $2.49. Maxwell House coffee, 30-ounce container or canister for $6.99. Misty Mountain Spring Water, 24-pack of 16-ounce bottles, 2 for $10 at your local Food City. All Food Cities today and tomorrow. The Dietz & Watson Black Forest ham for $6.99. The Thomas Farms grass-fed ground beef patties, I've had those before. They're excellent. $10 today and tomorrow. It's good grilling out season, of course. 'Tis the season. Lux beans, 88 cents a can, limit 12. Nabisco Oreo cookies, $2.99, limit 4. Betty Crocker cake or brownie mix for $1.25, limit 4. Let's see, Eckridge smoked sausage, 2 for $5 today and tomorrow. Hello, Phil Ledford. Phil did a great job today with the Winter Guard from the tour of schools. And everything you'd want from Mom for Mother's Day. You got 4 different bouquets, hanging baskets, mini roses, ferns for Mom for Mother's Day here in the produce or the floral department. I mean, look at it. This is all the stuff you can get for Mom for Mother's Day. I mean, anything you want, you can conceive it, you can get it. They've got everything from the raspberry chocolate chip cake, which looked really good, 8-inch double-layer Mother's Day cake, gourmet cookies. You've got the selected variety cupcakes, chocolate chip message cookie for Mom for Mother's Day. You got the Mylar balloons up here above us. You got the assorted candy trays at $7.99. Chocolate dipped strawberries, normally for Valentine's Day. They'll do that and are doing that this weekend for Mother's Day. $12.99 for those. Double layer half cakes. You got the Mother's Day single layer cakes. You got, of course, cards, Hallmark cards. You got gift cards here in the gift card center. You've got the, as we said, the Mylar balloons. It says Happy Mother's Day, all kinds of them right here. It's different styles and colors depending on what you want. So it's all right here. Your one-stop shop for Mom for Mother's Day. It's good stuff. I tell you, appreciate them very much. We'll be back here next week as well. We'll come back. We're here 3 straight Fridays, and gosh, 2 Fridays from now we'll be talking about Memorial Day. Where's the year going? I'm telling you, it's unbelievable how fast this is going by. So we are 15 Friday nights away from football. 15 Friday nights from the Cyclones and high school football opening up against Science Hill. So it just keeps on. Do you want to know how many days till Christmas? You probably don't. I'm going to tell you anyway. It's pretty crazy. And we're going to get ready to tell you one more time where we're going to be at 4:30. We're going to get shut down, get going. So, and let's see what we got here. How many days till Christmas Eve? You're not going to believe it. 228 days till Christmas Eve. 228. Tom, stop it. I got you. I'm with you. Just let it be, let it be. Let it be what it is. So, anyway, stop number 2 is finished up. Our first stop was trying to see if it's going to be rain today. There's not. It was going to rain. Now it's saying it's not going to rain. That's good. That's what we want. We got baseball at 4:30. Dr. Minton and yours truly going to bring it to you. Tomorrow, scattered storms in the evening. All right, we'll worry about tomorrow. All right, that's going to do it. Thanks to Jamie Schaff and Catherine and Teresa come by and sing. Thank you to our store manager, Annalise, the hostess with the mostest. Well, hello, doll. How are you? I'm doing good. I am doing good. Life treating you good? Yeah. Yeah. So, just embarrassed me. Hey, good looking. Okay. Hello. Okay. Okay. All right. So, who feels like a geek? I do. So, anyway, don't know who that lady is, but she said hello. So, hello back. What was I talking about? Our hostess, our store manager with the most is right there over our shoulders. Here she is. Annalise. This place is loaded for Mother's Day. Anything you want for Mom for Mother's Day is here, I'm telling you. From flowers to Mylar balloons to everything we talk about in the bakery deli. The meat department got all the steaks, all the meat on sale for Mom for Mother's Day to grill out. Goodness gracious. It's going to be good. It's all right here at Food City. So Jamie and Catherine and Teresa came by and sang. Rick Walters came out and talked about the VW golf tournament next Friday. We had, we had Shannon talk about flowers and the bakery deli. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Oh, no, Coach Presnell, track coach from Elizabeth. We got to do a ball game. We got to be ready to go to bring you the game at 4:30. The Cyclones and the Volunteer Falcons in regional baseball. This is like the old days, getting ready to try and punch your ticket down to the big dance. And so we got through the district tournament. We're the district tournament champs. We'll take on a very good Volunteer Falcon team. The second game will be the defending state champ, Greenville Green Devils, and the Crockett Pioneers at 7:30 tonight, Pioneer Park. If you've never been there, I'm going to tell you, it will blow your socks off. It is, to me, the premier park in northeast Tennessee. It was originally built for a AA. That's not to slight any other ballpark. They're all great. These kids are lucky to be playing these kind of fields, I can tell you that. As I said the other day, we didn't have these kind of fields when I was growing up in West Virginia. Out there and pieces of rock and gravel in the infield, hit a ground ball, and it hits wrong, hits you in the eye, hits you in the mouth. So it was not smooth as a baby's hiney, as they used to say. as these infields are. It's an incredibly cool field and stadium. We're looking forward to being there. Pioneer Park, the home of the Tusculum Pioneers. We'll go in there at 4:30, the broadcast, 5:30 first pitch. It will be this right here, audio only. That's what you're going to see. And so the winner plays tomorrow at noon. The loser plays at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So it is double elimination. Top 2 teams will go to the sectional, and that's the whole goal, and that's what we'll start at 4:30 to bring that to you. So for our store manager, Annalise, and for the folks here in Food City and our guests to stop by, wrapping up show number 2071 here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We will tell you as we wrap it up about the verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. Today's certainly no different. So let's hit it for you real quick. And it will be, the verse of the day goes as follows. It will be, verse is Luke 15:10. It's this one right here. Likewise I say unto you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents, or turns his life or her life around. How about that? That's out of the book of Luke, Luke 15:10. Likewise I say unto you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents. It's good stuff. Great stuff. Good way to end it. Back with you at 4:30 from Greenville for Elizabethton Cyclone Regional Tournament Baseball. Until then, as always, we'll tell you, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2071 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show, live today at